What's good, everybody? So today we're going to dabble in something a little bit different. We have our first Duet Night Abyss controversy. Ooh, as we all are aware, the game is coming out on the 28th of October, so a little over 2 weeks right now until the game drops. And I think a lot of people are excited for this game, okay? There's a downtime in a bunch of gachas right now, and people are excited to get their hands on something new. However, a couple of days ago, I did see this specific tweet, which I'm going to show you, and I didn't really think much of it. I kind of ignored it. It's like, it's not something I really want to talk about. But now I'm aware that it has almost 500,000 views on twitter.com. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of views on twitter.com for Duet Night Abyss. And I figured, you know what, this is actually getting quite a lot of negative attention for the game. So let's actually take a little bit of a deep dive and have a look at what exactly the issue is going on here. And you'll see for yourself, okay? You'll see for yourself. But here is a tweet. The game is so cheap that they had to generate a fake person just to say something positive about it. Cryface. Let's have a look at the clip that they have included right here.
Attention players, Duet Night Abyss is now available worldwide. This brand new open world game offers especially tempting rewards. All characters and weapons are free, and unlike other open world games, there are no stamina limits. You can freely explore the world, experience dozens of combat
so
styles,
as we could see,
and the freedom
this
to
is an AI generated
and long-range dual weapons.
Okay.
Unleash combat effects unmatched by any other
this
game.
Is,
what are you waiting for?
This is an AI generated ad. This is an AI generated ad, and the person that tweeted this out is called Ushio Ebi. I went to check out their stuff. This is someone who, a creator that I'm not familiar with. No shade, but they seem nice. They have an they play like Arknights and stuff. They have an I was looking at one of their past streams. They have an adorable VTuber. Okay, so this is no shade, but I saw this tweet and it's like, damn, you know, it's putting a we're slating Duet Night Abyss now. This looks really bad, right? This is an AI ad, and a lot of the quote retweets are not happy with this. Right? I'm not like I miss when Chinese devs gave even less of a shit about the advertisements and gave us gems like this. I mean, kind of crazy. There's a lot. There's a lot of people who are saying this is really bad. I've also seen a bunch of tweets and quote retweets from people who have been saying, I'm not sure if I want to play this game anymore. They see one of these ads and they're like, I'm not so sure if this is something that like I want to do or engage in. And I'm gonna be honest, I could totally understand when a lot of people see AI ads that they think, how much money are they spending? Is the quality of the advertisement indicative of the quality of the product? And that's kind of where I want to set the record straight. And I feel like the ad, is almost like a bit of a red herring in terms of like quality for this game. And why I'm here to say I don't think this is a red flag for people to worry about, and I'm going to tell you why. Let me just give you a quick rundown. I am someone who has worked for multiple years in marketing and advertising. I have been part of breaking deals for clients for online ads. I have created, made, and broken deals for like advertisements and billboards in like Times Square in New York. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I feel like when it comes to advertisement and ads, and why I'm not too concerned about this, there's a number of reasons. Number one, a lot of the times, these companies, or Chinese-based or Asian-based companies, they will hire separate agencies who then take care of all their advertising for like the global market or for certain like localized areas around the world, right? Like, oh, we need some English content, we need some whatever language content, we're gonna hire this agency to create ads for us. And sometimes that agency might not be so in the know with how to deal with that audience. For example, if you're a Chinese company and then you hire a Chinese agency to help you promote things in the global audience, you may end up making ads that don't resonate with that audience of people, okay? They might not understand and get it. That ties into my second reasoning. AI ads are super popular in like CN space, especially when it comes to gacha games. This is not a new thing. It's been happening for a long time. A lot of mobile games, a lot of gachas have these similar kinds of AI ads attached to them where it's either fake people, or sometimes they even like steal the likeness of real creators and try and dupe you into one. I know like Doro44 recently had an issue where a game was using his likeness to make an AI generated ad, which is horrific and shouldn't be done. So that's like, you know, that's not okay. But it's kind of like a less frowned upon practice for a lot of these CN based games, and I don't think that's a fault of the gacha, it's not a gacha game anymore, of the game company itself, of the Duet Night Abyss team, but more of a fault towards the advertising agency that they have hired to promote their game to this audience, because a Western audience is actually more likely to be turned away from AI ads than they are to have a positive reception for it. You're more likely to exclude a potential player than to recruit a new one in a lot of instances. So I think there's just like a misalignment of like different practices from like those places to like Western places. There's just a bit of a disconnect, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not a great look, right? It's not a good look, and I feel like it would be in their best interest to find other agencies or places to do advertisements. There are so many content creators who are willing to do ads and stuff like this for this game. I know a bunch of creators have had ads for Duet Night Abyss. I've had a sponsorship from Duet Night Abyss before to basically create like videos for them. They can do it, and they have been doing it. So many creators have already been sponsored by Duet Night Abyss. They have been giving a shed ton of money to people to talk about this game. That is just a fact, okay? That is just a fact, and they don't need to be doing this 100%, but I don't think this is representative of the quality of the game, because a lot of people are now taking this tweet and kind of running with it and going, I'm not playing this game anymore, it's not for me, this game looks garbage. Even some people being like, oh my god, this city looks like Belobog, what is this Honkai Star Rail woo slop like thing? It's like, we're already poisoning the well. That's kind of how I picture this. Tweets like this are already poisoning the well, putting all the blame on the devs, when it's like, it's not directly like a game development issue, it's an advertiser agency sort of issue, is what I'm seeing with this. But of course, the game devs still have the responsibility to maintain quality throughout all their products, but that becomes a lot harder when you're maybe a Chinese-based company trying to oversee your global audience as well. It becomes a lot more difficult, especially for a company that doesn't have billions of dollars to spend or millions. It's an unreleased game. It is an unreleased game, and they don't have fountains of money at their disposal at this like current point in time. So I'm not gonna give them like a mega amount of like hate or like distrust for just doing something like this, but the fact that like 500,000 people have already seen this and a lot are like, I'm not playing this game anymore, is, I feel like we just need to like set the tone and be like, this isn't something to worry about. This isn't something to like fret over, like for any kind of reason. And I'm looking forward to playing Duet Night Abyss. I will be playing it. I'm not sponsored to say that. I've not been sponsored to say that. I'm genuinely just looking forward to trying out the game and seeing how it is. It seems very customizable, and I want to have a shot at trying that out and filling some time, because we're gonna have a lot of downtime. That's kind of how it is. So I don't think this is something to be like too concerned about or like too worried about, as some sort of quality that's indicative of the game. I'm pretty sure I saw another tweet somewhere well, like there was another ad example that they had. I'm just going through now and just seeing.
Every character is free, not just characters. Weapons are free too. We're removing all.
We gotta have the AI gamer girl.
From now on, every character.
You gotta have the AI gamer girl.
Completely through free gameplay, all the way until you've collected them all. Swap between melee and ranged weapons. Freely create multi-dimensional weapon combos. At the end of the day, our goal is simple: to give you the best experience possible.
Again, it's not a great look. It isn't. Like, we are, it's not a great look. It doesn't appeal to the Western audience in terms of like style and delivery. People would much rather see an ad from a content creator they know and they recognize to make shorts like this. It's super easy, super straightforward. Heck, there's a lot of people just making content out of their own free will that they could hit up and talk to and break a deal with people. You know, there's so many out there that I feel like this kind of hinders them more than helps them 100%. But I again, this is an advertising agency fault, an issue, less so of a game development issue. So I don't think people should worry about the quality of the game that's being delivered. It's not even out yet. It's not even out yet. We have like 2 weeks. I think everyone should reserve their judgment for when the game actually arrives at our doorsteps. So that's all I really got to say. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to have more updates about Duet Night Abyss and everything amazing like that. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.